Yeah.
And tell me one more time, when is the very next tournament taking place for you?
Olympic trials, December 7th to the 12th.
Okay.
And I'll be winning gold there. And I'll be making the Olympic team.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? You know, this is a really big year of boxing. If you look at all the matches we've had so far, if you look at some of the most significant fights that we're going to have before the year ends. We just got Crawford versus Postal. That was one of the most relevant matches to be made. And close to the end of the year, we have Andre Ward versus Sergey Kovalev, which undeniably crowns the undisputed #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world since Floyd Mayweather held that title. On top of all of these great matches that can be made this year, you also have the Olympics that will also be airing this year as well. And on the American Olympic boxing team, you have one of the best hopefuls to win gold in Brazil this year, probably since Andre Ward. Coincidentally, Andre Ward happens to be this young man's favorite fighter, and that is SHAKUR Stevenson. Now, and I want to say congratulations to SHAKUR, not for just making the Olympic team, but for landing a commercial deal and doing a POWERADE commercial. You know, when it comes to the Olympics, we often see ads from the track and field athletes, the swimming athletes, but you seldomly see a boxer on the Olympics get a commercial ad to promote the Olympics. So this is a big deal, man. This is a really big deal. This just goes to show you guys the expectations, the high expectations that they have for this fighter, SHAKUR Stevenson. I mean, SHAKUR is extremely gifted, extremely talented. I had the pleasure of watching SHAKUR spar with another animal, which is Devin Haney, for a whole week when SHAKUR came out here to Las Vegas to work at the Mayweather gym. Now, everyone knows who Devin Haney is, but just to give you guys a little bit more insight when it comes to Devin Haney, first of all, I've been knowing Devin Haney since he was about maybe, I don't know, 10 or 11 years old when we first came to Vegas about 7, 8 years ago. When my son Remy made his debut, Devin Haney and Remy, they fought on the same card. Not only did they fight on the same card, but they actually fought siblings. My son Remy, he fought the younger brother and beat him, and then later on, Devin Haney, he fought that kid's older brother and he beat him. So that's some cool little memory lane stuff. But the point I was trying to make is Devin Haney, he has the reputation of dominating every single kid that he spars with. Devin Haney, since he's been about 14, 15 years old, he's taken his game to a whole nother level. And when he spars with these grown men and all of these experienced fighters, he normally goes in there and dominates them. I've never really seen Devin Haney in a competitive sparring match until he went up against SHAKUR Stevenson. And you guys, for you guys that got to watch the actual video, because I had the sparring footage up, but I was asked to take the video down by Devin Haney's father. The good news is eventually I am going to put the footage back up. I will re-upload that sparring footage a little bit down the line, probably after the Olympics. But to once again give you guys an idea of how good SHAKUR is, SHAKUR, even though SHAKUR had a little bit more experience than Devin Haney, SHAKUR, he did come in the ring as the smaller guy, and for the first time I seen Devin Haney go back and forth with someone. Now, it wasn't like anyone got dog walked or anything like that. It was once again just a back and forth type of battle. There would be times when SHAKUR would get the best of Devin, and then Devin would come back and get the best of SHAKUR. But remember, like I said, SHAKUR, he's a little bit smaller than Devin Haney. And just watching how he operated in the ring, and I had never seen SHAKUR before that time. I had never even heard of him, honestly, until he came to the Mayweather gym. And when I seen him perform against Devin Haney, I knew he was special. When I asked him if there was anyone that he may have lost to, or is there any fighter that he expects to be fighting again, and he said, yeah, actually there is. The last guy I fought who actually beat me. And when he said that to me, I said to myself, okay, well, there's no guarantee you're going to make it to the Olympics because you already have someone that's beaten you. But he damn near guaranteed me that he was going to avenge that loss. And about 4 months later, after we did that interview, he ended up fighting that guy about 2 or 3 times and dominated him every single time. And you guys can actually watch the footage on YouTube. But to watch this man perform, Shakur Stevenson, he is something to watch. The fact that he lost to this kid and then came back, avenged that loss, and beat the kid multiple times, it reminds me of Floyd Mayweather when he was in the Olympic trials. Because I remember Floyd Mayweather, he lost to Augie Sanchez. And then Floyd Mayweather, he came right back like the next day or two, and he dominated Augie Sanchez. The same thing actually happened to Gary Russell as well. Gary Russell Jr., he lost to Roberto Marroquin, and he had to come back and avenge that loss, and he beat him very easily when they fought against each other again. So there's definitely some similarities to greatness, if you want to put it that way. Shakur Stevenson is a very talented fighter. Some amateur boxers, they had a really difficult time trying to make that transition from headgear to no headgear, from the pros or from the amateurs to the pros. When it comes to Shakur Stevenson, he said when they took the headgear off, it was even easier for him because he could see things better. He elaborated, but that's pretty much the gist of what he said. So I'm really looking forward to watching the Olympics this year. I can't wait to see if Shakur Stevenson brings home the gold. There have been a lot of professional boxers pushing for Shakur. Everyone is talking about him in the boxing world right now. Matter of fact, Terrence Crawford, after he got his biggest win of his career, that was one of the first things that he said on the mic was, you know, good luck to Shakur Stevenson. He said he was pulling for Shakur to win the gold, along with a whole lot of other professional boxers and trainers that said the same thing. This is going to be huge if Shakur wins gold in Brazil. I'm telling you right now, guys. But with those Cubans and those former Soviet Union countries, it will not be easy. If Shakur wins this gold medal, he's going to earn that gold medal. That's for damn sure. So that's pretty much all I got to say. Once again, good luck to Shakur. Let's see if he could bring home that gold medal. That's all I got. I'm on to the next one.
Hi, you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. Woo!